Yo, 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 yo. It is another Rowdy Thursday, and that can only mean one thing and one thing only, ladies and gentlemen. It is a brand new episode of A Worthy Addiction.
Woo. Yeah.
And this is a show like no other, hosted by me and my brother. So let me not waste any time. And let me introduce you guys the hosts, ladies and gentlemen, and to the person in the DMs. Forget who you thought he was. His name is Unworthy Collector, bitch.
That's right. That's right. And the co-host of the show, my host, my preferred host. I like it when he's in charge. He's the only man that's got as high of a body count in slasher movies as he does in the bedroom, Mr. Toy Addict 17.
You got it. Yeah. Woo. And we have a special returning guest. Ladies and gentlemen, he is family at this point. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the man who brings you all the killer McFarlane shots. Ladies and gentlemen, the prodigal son of Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, the Unhuman.
Yes, the Torontoian in the house.
How's it going?
There you go. What's going on, dude? How you guys doing?
From the fabled Canadas.
How's everybody doing tonight? How's
doing all right,
your Thursday?
doing all right. Tired as always. Doing all right. How are you guys doing?
We're doing great. We're doing great, man.
I am actually so glad that to have you guys both on here. I was gonna save this for a little bit later, but you guys are my best buds in the community, so it's only fitting. I've had some big news that I've been wanting to share with everybody.
Okay.
And I guess there's no better time than the present. My household was very lucky to welcome in to the family a brand new 6-pound little bundle of joy.
Okay. Oh, look at that. Proud dad.
Here I am.
Proud,
just a proud Bat Dad. You know what I mean?
Look at that.
Look at that.
Finally got my Batman Ultimate Movie Collection. And, I had a long trip to get here. So the first thing I figured, it was probably a little hungry. So I, decided to give a little snack. And you know what? Just dump the fucking cereal right over. But it's all right. I know how, this ain't my first time around as a father, So I knew the best thing to do was take him outside and get some fresh air.
Very nice, yes.
Wow.
Yep.
Got him out there on the tricycle, and man, we were out there just playing around forever. So much joy. And then
Look at the smile on that box. Oh God.
Of course, bedtime. Up, man. Little blue truck goes beep, beep, beep.
Jeez.
So I just been holding this in for a few days now, and I just wanted to share that.
Nice.
Dude, that is
having those nice moments with your
right.
Your bundle.
You better cherish those moments.
Makes me feel young again. It really does.
You better cherish those moments because they don't stay that that rectangular for too long. They don't stay that way for too long.
That's right.
They don't stay mint.
Right. It's true.
That's good, man. I'm happy for you, man. I'm really happy for you.
Man, it's been a very good week.
Unhuman, since the last time. Matter of fact, you were the first.
That's right. Yeah.
First
Yep.
guest, right? And we're gonna stop saying guest because we don't consider anybody that comes on the show guests anymore. We consider them family. So your family. You're the first family member who has ever been on A Worthy Addiction, right?
That's true. Yep.
So, dude, how's it been since that time? Like, how's it been? Like, what you been up to, dude?
Oh man, just busy AF. Got a new job, and I just have not stopped, except for when it comes to this stuff. Apparently,
right?
Not taking a break at all. I want to do all of it. It's just I come home exhausted, so I'm not doing it as much as I could be. I'm only getting like 4 hours of sleep a night. Like I'm dragging my ass to work, but it is what it is, right?
Well, listen. In all fairness, you have a fucking life. That's what we're saying, exactly right? You have a life, so nothing. Hey, nothing.
And anybody that faults you for that, just fuck them.
You got your priorities. That's what it is.
You got your priorities fucked up. Yeah. Listen, not to knock anybody who has the time for it and who's, you know, is taking photos, like posting photos at 3 in the morning when you're on Eastern time.
Yeah.
And you're posting photos and everybody's asleep, or you're
Mhm.
tagging me in photos and it's like 2 in the morning. Like, nothing against them. Hey, I respect the commitment from everyone, but you know,
That
sometimes
was me.
we forget, right? Sometimes people forget that we have lives. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You know, we do things other. We're dads, as you
Well,
can see.
things
as
in general change, right? Things change in life in general, right? And the fact
That's
is,
right.
4 months ago, that was me tagging you at 3 in the morning. But
Really?
now I can't
Did
do
you
that.
did you really tag people at 3 in the morning?
All my posts used to go up between 11 p.m. and 3 a.m. That's when I always posted all my shots because I just didn't care at the time. I still don't really,
Yeah.
but now I've gotten into the habit of posting in the morning instead of in the evenings because that's when I do my shooting is between 11 and 3 a.m. So it's always
Mm,
within that span of time that I post, but I've been saving it off and like waiting until the morning
mm.
to do it now.
Now, here's a question. What time frame what is like your specific time to post a shot, right? Me, I always wait till the 10 o'clock in the morning. I always wait till 10 o'clock. 9:55, 10 o'clock is my time to actually put a photo up. That's
Yeah,
the time I've picked to kind
for
of,
me,
sometimes I
yeah,
switch over.
for me, it's the same, at least lately, only because it's right before my shift starts. And so I hit go and then I go in and start working. And then I can sort of put my
Mhm.
phone away and forget about it for a while. That's why I don't respond to comments right away. It's because I
Yeah.
basically let them all accumulate. So I have to do them all at once. But
Yeah, because nothing says expressing how much you appreciate people than being stressed about having 30 people you got to respond to.
right.
That is fucking true.
Fair enough. Fair enough. No, but it's just, I don't know. That's just the habit I've been in lately. I post right before my
Uh-huh.
shift starts. I just let them sort of pile up a little bit just because I'm too busy to get to them. That's all it is.
No, and we don't
Yeah,
mean, and like, you know, have you guys ever had like, well, before that, Unworthy, what's your time? What time do you post usually?
I'm usually all over the place. I used to be
Mm,
strictly first thing in the morning, before I would go to work. And then sometimes, or I got into the habit of scheduling the post to post at noon.
mm,
And then I was doing like some research on whether or not the hashtag sessions were actually,
mm-hmm,
beneficial. So
Mm,
I was strictly not using any hashtags and posting at noon. And then when I was doing the part where I was seeing if they worked, wasn't posting until 10 o'clock. And like that stresses me out having to wait. I always forget.
mm,
So the
mhm,
next thing I know, it's almost midnight and I haven't posted for the day.
mm.
Um, but I've started to get myself into a routine of waiting till about 10 o'clock at night. Like I usually have the scheduled post. Like I just posted tonight before the show, just so
mm-hmm.
because we're gonna have a whole bunch of other things we got to post after this tonight. So I want to
Yeah,
just go
yeah,
ahead and get it out of
shit
the way.
ton.
Right? That makes sense. Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's a perfect segue. So before we're gonna get into all that stuff, but I really want to shout out the chat because I know the chat's been here. But let me just remind everybody that this episode tonight is brought to you by none other than Ball Stick. And remember, if everybody, when your balls are lit, get Ball Stick. Don't let your between your
Trademark
legs feel like
pending.
the 4th of July. Yeah, don't let between your legs feel like the 4th of July, okay? Especially during spooky season. That's not
Yeah,
good.
you don't. And coming fresh for Halloween spooky season, we got the pumpkin spice ball stick coming.
Yeah, there you go. Pumpkin spice
We had
ball
to
stick.
send it back to the factory because there was a little too much nutmeg, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So we had to tone it back a little.
So if you're a basic bitch like me, get that pumpkin spice
Yeah.
ball stick. Well, let me shout out the chat because they've been here. So let me reach out to let me see who's here. We got the real Bill in the house. You're
What's up,
excited,
Bill?
feel these nipple. Really? Wow. Always,
Come here,
always
little buddy.
bringing.
Yeah, come here. It's okay. Come here. You want to say hi to everybody?
Oh, look at him. He's adorable. He looks just like you.
Looks just like you. I was just gonna say
We got
that.
our boy Matt in the house, Collectibles Funds. What's up, dude? We got
What's
everybody's
up, Matt?
favorite stalker, Calvin, Sex
Yo,
Monster,
Calvin's
in the
Great
house.
name.
Everybody's favorite dad, Cobra Dad, in the house. Yes, we're on
Yes,
time
we
today.
are on time, Cobra Dad. We're trying to follow in your shoes. You never fail to post a weekly habit on time. So we're just trying to do our part.
We got our homie Raven's Eye Studios 21. Hey, go check out the Pick Bar episode last night. Him and Vico Sands did a phenomenal job featuring some photos and even just being the host of the show. So check those boys out. Give them a follow because they're fucking awesome. We love them. Great supporters. So go check that episode out. Welcome, welcome, dude. All right, everybody, cover your ladies' eyes. Mr. Green Geek in the house.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Verde Fuego.
Fuego. Everybody's favorite Rican, Blitz Figs, in his house.
Blitz.
What's going on, Blitz?
I wish I could.
We got our rowdy brother in the house, Mr. AB Photos. What's up, dude?
Are you on your phone, on Human?
I'm not. I'm on my desktop. That's the problem, maybe.
Oh, Mr. Collectibles.
So there's it's probably gonna be over in comments. I don't know if there's a thing in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Hey, there you go. I can actually see it. Who would have thought?
Mr. Collectibles.
What's up,
Nat?
Collectibles Nat?
Collectibles Nat. I'm not sure if you still have that giveaway for the Beast Marvel Legend.
He did that.
Oh, he did it already. Yeah, all right, we'll see. I plugged it last week. Thanks. We got our homie Unboxing Art. Go check out State of the Art on Mondays at 7:45, hosted by Unboxing Art and Jocks Cox Crate from Toy Talk.
Check them out. Nope, you said it right, Jocks and Judd
and Judd
Froggy man. Yes.
Go check them out on Mondays, man. They got a great show. All right, who else we got here? We got our homie Diggs Figs in the house. What's going on? Welcome.
What's up?
Hey, everybody, welcome. Thank you for joining us. You could have been anywhere on social media. You could have been anywhere on social media, but you chose to join us, Rowdy Boys, and our family member here on tonight. So with that being said, if you have not smashed that like and subscribe button, please do so right now. Hit that notification bell for more content, or the alternative.
Or don't. Or don't care. Don't care.
Don't matter.
We will still be here. Yes. We will still be here every Thursday, 9 p.m.
You know where I'll be next Thursday? If you go and like and subscribe and hit the notification bell, or if you don't, you know where I'm going to be? Same goddamn.
Where you going to be?
Right here.
We ain't going nowhere.
Whether you like it or not.
I love it. So listen, thank you everybody that's tuning in and watching us tonight. We got great, as you saw on the the promos and everything. We got really, really great announcements. A lot of stuff coming up for the next month of October, spooky season. Mm-hmm. We're gonna talk all about that. But we're gonna, tonight we're gonna bring that up soon later on in the show. But we're really just gonna shoot the shit with you guys and just have a good time. You know what I'm saying? We got our boy No Chewing. What's up, No Chewing in the house?
What's up, Chewy?
And our homie Vico Sands in the house. What's up? So again, great thing coming up for the month of October. And again, we'll bring those up later on in the show. But I want to talk about some trending topics, right? Because I'm always on Twitter. I'm always on Facebook. I'm always on TikTok. And I'm always trying to catch up to trending things that matter to me, right? Not everything matters. Like, I don't give a shit about a lot of things, but there's some things that really stick out to me that really matter to me. First thing that
some things matter, but a lot of things I don't really give a fuck about. But some things I do.
Some things I do, but there's a lot of things I don't give a fuck about. One of the things I do give a fuck about is Jade Cargill is now signed to WWE. This woman has went from being all elite to now she is officially a WWE superstar. And fellas, let me tell you, I have been.
Put that back up real quick.
Let me bring that up
real quick.
Yeah,
God, look at
I know.
You can just leave that up. That's fine.
Yeah, I know. She's
I cannot wait to see her wrestle Rhea Ripley. My wrist is going to be out of commission.
Well, that's coming up soon. So for anybody that does not follow wrestling or does not watch wrestling, Jade Cargill, Cargill, I was going to say her, my life, Cargill, whatever. 17. Jade Cargill 17. She was a all elite wrestling superstar. She was actually undefeated. She was the the television, what title was that? She had the TBS champion. She was undefeated. She had kind of like the Goldberg streak going thing where she wasn't beaten for a while.
And then she got beat twice. So as of September 26th, WWE officially announced that they signed her, right? She was a free agent. She had 2 last matches, and then she went on and she got signed, in which she reported there's a video surfing
all over like social media of her like walking into the WWE Performance Center, right? So now my question to you guys, I don't know, I'm human. I don't know if you follow wrestling as much as everybody. You don't? So well, it's fine. No worries. I watch it for the wrong reasons, anyways.
I saw a live wrestling show when I was like 7 or 8 years old. It was WWF back then.
Mm-hmm.
I know Hulk Hogan was there. I think Mr. T was there.
Casual, what's up, dude? Welcome.
There was a bunch of people there, but yeah, after that, I don't know. I just didn't watch it anymore.
I mean, you know grown men in tights slapping each other around and getting all sweaty. It's not for everybody. I get it.
No, it's not.
I can't explain it. I can't explain it.
Just some people like watching big meaty men slap their meat around. And
well, it's funny because I still like some of the characters I love, like Brutus the Barber Beefcake. I loved him. It's Jake the Snake.
Damn, you watched that? That's how long it's been on the world.
Exactly. God, that's what I'm saying, right? I'm an old man. So way back. Like way back.
He went way back. He said Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
Yeah, that's like the golden age.
Exactly. Golden age of Randy Macho Savage was one of my favorites. I love that.
Yeah. Unhuman. You're like the Captain America of the wrestling world. You were frozen, and then when you woke up, you ended up in this era of wrestling. So that's what happened.
Yeah,
it sounds like Saturday. Yeah. It sounds like Saturday nights when Danny comes over. Hey, shh, can't tell everybody that. Well, listen. To all those. So, with my question is for the chat. For all those who do watch wrestling, you too, Unworthy, because I know you love wrestling as well. Is this a good move in the WWE's part? If so, why? And if not, also why? Is this a good move on their part?
Oh, this is absolutely 100% a good move for WWE and for Jade Cargill. Not that she was doing great work over in AEW, and AEW has a very good program going on. But for her really to step up and expand her name value, then it definitely was the right move for her. WWE hopefully doesn't fuck this up like they do with a lot of like they do with a lot of people. I mean, look at Killer Cross. They've fucked it up with him how many times now?
They're still fucking it up. They haven't gotten it right yet. It's like me and my ex-marriage.
Hopefully they don't stick her in NXT. Hopefully they don't put her down in the development property because she doesn't need to be down there. I think she needs to go straight to the main roster. I think she would probably be best to go to SmackDown first, and then build up for a year, and then get into a feud with Rhea. But really, they're probably going to fuck it up, and they're either going to put her in NXT or they're going to put her right in a feud with Rhea and just completely screw up Rhea's entire push, or screw up Jade's initial push.
Dark guy, what's up?
Either way,
Mommy's always on top unless Unworthy's in the room. Then he's on top.
No. She's still on top.
She's still on top. Oh, you dirty bastard! Well, I personally think it's I went to a live my first, I think it was last year or 2 years ago. I went to my first AEW live show, and I saw her come out. And when I tell you, I've been following this woman since she came into the scene, and I'm telling you, that woman does things to me.
You know those cartoons where the lady is carrying a pie, and then there's the wafting scent of the pie. And the cartoon characters floating behind on the scent trail. Yeah. That was Jade Cargill walking by and Danny floating by behind her until security.
On her culo. She's a beautiful, muscular but beautiful woman. But like I say, I think it's an awesome thing that happened. Like I think it's a great move on WWE's part, only because it's the first of all, it's the first signings in the TKO, the new merger that they have now. It's the first superstar within that merger. And also, too, I watched an interview with her. She had an interview where she was saying that it felt like the right thing to do. And she's kind of following Cody Rhodes' kind of footsteps and doing the the move into the big, because she said that was always the biggest goal, was to be in the grander stage of them all. Listen, love or hate WWE all you want, that is the grandest stage of them all.
Yeah.
Like
AEW
AEW may be doing as good as they are, but you can't take away, unfortunately, you cannot take away, the history from WWE, all the classic wrestlers, all the classic matches, all the classic pay-per-views. You can't take that stuff away. So like all kudos to AEW, but like I agree, it is a great move in her part. The only thing that I will say, because I'm not biased, her in-ring performance, it could be better. If she goes to NXT, which I doubt, because I know she's gonna go. She's too big of a star to be in NXT, so they're gonna move her either to the big two main brands. The only thing that I don't want is I don't want her to get a big push for a title shot that quick. I need her to kind of like build up. But also too, like I really
need to give her a year of just fucking squashing.
Yeah. What's going on, JP? How you doing? Welcome. I just think that they should like really work her. Like they really should, like somebody like Shawn Michaels or somebody should really put the time, because although you could compare her and Cody from being Cody coming from AEW there, Cody was in WWE already. He just left and came back. All right. So you really can't really compare. She's coming into this fresh and new. So my thing is like,
it's not apples to apples. Cody is a fucking hack. Jade's got talent.
That's a lie. But we're not gonna start another war here, another debate here, sir. But Cody is phenomenal. And but I think that she needs to, like, I feel personally that I think she really, whoever's like training or working with her, they really need to work on her in-ring performance and get her to like perform well. Because I think some of the matches, again, I was watching AEW with her for all the wrong reasons. I wasn't really watching her fucking matches. I was just watching her the whole time. Like I was being perverted. Yeah. So who gives a fuck? I'm a man. Sue me. Who gives a fuck? But I was watching right. So I was watching it, but also too, like going back to what Blitz said, it's nice that they're bringing more powerhouses, because again, they lost two big stars. They lost Naomi and they lost Sasha Banks. They're not really big powerhouses, but they were big stars. So losing them kind of like, it kind of feels like Rhea Ripley's kind of carrying the weight of the women's division, right? Carrying the weight.
I don't appreciate how you say that like it's a bad thing. Like,
it's not. No.
Like, we need is Rhea Ripley.
In no way, shape, or form am I saying that. But I want to see more performances from other like wrestlers. I want to see other female wrestlers shine like it was before. Because again, at some point, and Unhuman, I know you're coming out of this whole coma from from back then. Who were you, like Luna Deshawn? You had Fabulous Moolah.
I know who that is. I remember a guy named Kamala. I don't know. There's a bunch.
There you go, Kamala.
So Kamala had the biggest titties in wrestling.
Junkyard Dog. He was one of my faves. I love that dude. Iron Sheik.
Kamala.
Big John. Something. There was a bunch.
I just really. Honestly,
they were all a cartoon series on Saturday morning. That's when it was.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's when I lost interest. As soon as the cartoon series started, I was just like, okay, wrestling's not for me, and I pushed it aside, and I never went back. That's all.
Yeah, they jumped the shark, sent it to
a little bit. Yeah,
and you're like,
I don't know if you ever saw that series. Don't, if you haven't, to save yourself the trouble. But
the only good cartoon wrestler is Sergeant Slaughter and G.I. Joe.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Yeah. Agreed.
Well, I just hope that she gets a good, not a push, but a good run. Because I don't want it to be like something where she just shows up and they're giving her the title all of a sudden. I mean, she is a star. I just want her to just build up. Like
if they did it right, that could work too. Like if say, I forget who's the fucking SmackDown women's champion on SmackDown. Io. Like if Io came out and she's like, "Oh, open challenge." And then Jake Cargo comes out and absolutely fucking smashes her and like takes the title. And then she just can continue strong. That would be one thing. But like to put her on, like that's the only way it would work. You couldn't put her on Monday Night Raw. Immediately put her into a title feud with Rhea Ripley. You can't do that.
All right. So my next question is, and for the chat too, for people who are wrestling fans, give me your top 3 dream matches with Jade Cargo now in WWE. And that is not with Bianca Belair. Please, besides Bianca Belair, what are the 3? I'll start. I would love to see a match with her and Asuka together. I would love to see a match with them two. Her and Rhea Ripley, and her versus Becky Lynch. I would love to see those three.
I wouldn't want to see Becky Lynch right now because she's in NXT.
I'd love to see her.
Oh man, you know, I hope that they didn't just put the belt on Becky in NXT just for Jade to come in and wipe the floor with her.
She's gonna wipe the floor with a lot of people. Do you think they'll do that the undefeated run with her in WWE?
It depends. It depends on if they put a title on her right away. They kind of have to. Really, they have to give her a good streak, no matter what. A good winning streak, no matter whether it's with a title or without a title. But I don't know if they would do something as long as they did it, or AEW. As far as my dream matches, it would be her and Rhea Ripley, and her and Rhea Ripley, and to round it off, I'm going to go ahead and say her and Rhea Ripley. I think those are my
just her and Rhea
three
Ripley
that I want to see the most. I want the main the main event one. I want to be like her and Charlotte, Rhea's and Charlotte's match in the Performance Center when they didn't have an audience. And you could just hear everybody, during the whole COVID pandemic when there was no fans allowed. And it was WrestleMania. It was her and Charlotte, and there was no fans, and you could hear everything that was going on, all of it. And I remember about 5 minutes into that match, I go, I'm having conflicting issues here. I don't know if this is a wrestling match because it sounds an awful lot like a porn.
Right. It really did. Like during that COVID time, it really did. Like a lot of the matches, it sounded exactly like that. So if you're a kid watching wrestling in the room during the COVID times and all you hear was all that moaning and groaning with all those grown men and those grown women,
we were watching that WrestleMania live, like, because we always have a big WrestleMania thing here at my house. Yeah. And we were watching that, and about 10 minutes into it or so, I muted the TV. I was like, we got to turn this sound off. I'm not going to be able to concentrate on what's going on. The kids are still up and around. I can't be getting into this right now.
That's hilarious.
I really hope they do a good job with her, because that's what I'm saying. Like, even with Karrion Kross, right? They've just been fucking him up and just fucking it all up. And it's just like sometimes, like, what you think it's a good idea, it's really not. I really hope for her she becomes a megastar and becomes something, because usually it's the opposite, right? They leave and they go to independent wrestling and they become these big old stars, and then they usually come back and they're like larger than life, right? Rather than it being there, which is the grandest stage of them all. But again, I'm kind of with Unhuman there. Like I kind of miss the gimmicks. Remember the gimmicks back in the day where everything was like
lots of gimmicks.
Lots of gimmicks. Nobody, you didn't know.
Basically a walking gimmick. Yeah, that's how it was.
Yeah, everybody was either a superhero or a villain, right?
Yeah, and they all had their little prop that they brought with.
Yeah, right.
There's always something on each one of them, right?
Yeah.
You believe Papa Shango put a curse on the Ultimate Warrior? You believe that shit?
Yeah.
Remember that shit?
Oh yeah.
That's when wrestling, like real good storytelling in wrestling stopped, is when they stopped doing all those characters. Like,
yeah,
that's
like, remember Nails?
Yeah.
Oh, remember Nails, the convict? It was like they brought him in shackles and chains, and he had the orange jumpsuit on, and they're like, "Oh, he's a prisoner. We're just bringing him in here to fight." And like, that was that's awesome. And then he couldn't fight, and then he kept losing. And it's like, oh, okay, well, this isn't a great story then, I guess.
What was your favorite?
What's he in jail for? Fucking petty theft.
What was your favorite storyline growing up, Unworthy, for wrestling?
Oh Jesus! I don't. Oh man, I couldn't even think.
I have one that I remember was really fun. Remember when Linda McMahon was like traumatized and in a wheelchair and she wasn't talking, and like Vince was like with Trish like the whole time, and he was like kissing up on Trish in front of her
during his whole fucking womanizing thing.
Listen, to this day, I will arguably say that Vince McMahon had one of the greatest runs. Like, everything Vince McMahon was in Any storyline Vince was in was fucking gold. Like even the one where
that
like
whole thing with him.
Yeah,
sorry, go ahead.
No, you're probably gonna say what I was thinking.
So those stories of him being a womanizer, he wasn't playing a character; he was just being himself. It turns out,
right?
With all the shit that he's been getting into, like, oh my god,
Holy crap, man! You know what was funny? I love the one where like there was one that we weren't allowed to watch growing up. It was the one where Vince McMahon versus the God. Remember, he wanted to wrestle God at one point, and like that was the time. That was a dark period in our wrestling home because it was like shut the TV off. We don't watch this stuff anymore. My mom was like, "We're not doing it. We can watch anything." It's like I don't mind Vince cheating on his wife. I don't mind that. When you watch God, we don't play.
You don't bring God into this stuff.
You don't bring God into this.
Did they dress a guy up in a white robe with a beard? What did they do for that? I'm curious.
They just had a spotlight shine on the stage.
Yeah.
And then just the spotlight went down the stage and then into the ring, and then Vince McMahon shadow wrestled. He didn't even fight nobody in the ring. He just like playing air guitar, wrestling. Only wrestling.
Holy crap, man.
That's hysterical.
Listen, he had some funny fucking like I remember when he came out and he did the whole like gangsta thing. He was coming out with the do-rag after he got
and then he dropped a fucking N-bomb on ECW.
He drops, a lot of stuff, yeah.
Not with the hard R, with the A, but nonetheless, he's a white guy. You're not allowed to say that.
It was rules.
They got
and like he said it to. There was a tag team in wrestling at the time called Crime Time. There were a couple big black guys, big, and they had the gang banging persona. They came out to the gangster rap, and they dressed like fucking 50 Cent and G Unit. Around that time when they were real popular.
Yeah, they were popular.
And here comes Vince with the do-rag and the ECW title over his shoulder, and he just
it was a
swag walking down through the fucking backstage, and he stops to these guys. He stops to these two tag team wrestlers, and he says, "What's up?"
Oh my!
And then walks away, and John Cena goes, "Tell me he didn't just say
that."
Yeah, he's they got away with a lot of
shit. Bill's right.
Yeah,
he said it to John Cena. It was Booker T that said, "Tell me he didn't say."
Listen. That era of wrestling, like just think, right? We went from having the superheroes to the fucking villains to the gangsters and the womanizers to the fucking to now. It's like what the fuck, and it's crazy because.
You remember when Kane and Triple H were feuding, and they had that whole storyline of like Kane's first girlfriend dying, and then Triple H dressed up in a Kane mask and like crawled in the coffin.
I don't remember, but I wish I did.
He closed the coffin on top of him.
Never seen that.
You see the coffin rocking, like, oh my god, this is illegal.
Oh yeah, I remember this. That infamous Booker T interview. It was in WCW where he was like having an interview with he was with was it Luna? Was it assistant? It wasn't Sherry. Was it Sister Sherry?
I think it was Sherry Martel, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, it was Sherry and his brother. It was Harlem Heat, and they were feuding with Hogan, and he dropped that word. Dropped that word.
That was a very uncomfortable thing watching growing up because I was young, and like I had no idea that was not an okay thing to say. I think the
funniest thing about that fucking video, if you rewatch that video, for anybody that's watching, you get a chance to watch that interview. The funniest fucking thing is how Mean Gene's face and Sister Sherry's face, and even Booker T's, because Booker T knew he fucked up. Like he put his foot down and had his hand, and then Sherry had her eyes open, and then Mean Gene was like, but then fucking Stevie Ray.
Mean Gene just rolled with it though.
No. His brother was funny because his brother was like, yeah, like talk your shit. Yeah, talk your shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I was like, if anybody listen, get yourself a brother like Booker T's brother who doesn't give a fuck. He was like all for it. He's like, oh fuck that. Talk your shit. Say what you gotta say. I was like the whole time. I'm telling you, you gotta watch the video. Watch Stevie Ray's
And speaking of that whole Harlem Heat thing, this is a good time to plug something that we haven't plugged in a while. If you go to hoodcastaf.com and go to their merch store, they have a T-shirt that's got the action figures of Booker T and Stevie Ray, and it says Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, figure. And it's a great shirt, and you should probably go buy one.
Oh, nice marketing. That's great marketing.
Pretty good. I have one of their T-shirts actually. I won one from.
Do you really?
Yeah, it's in the cupboard with all the rest of my T-shirts. But yeah, I do have one. Yeah. I forget which two figures are on it because I haven't worn it yet. Actually, I think it was a bit big. I'm a very small guy, so.
Gotcha.
Unhuman, I feel like you're stuck in the best era, in one of. I mean, besides the Attitude Era, you're like stuck in one of the greatest eras.
What does that mean?
Era. Well, it's good. No, it's a great era. Like I miss the gimmicks. I miss the gimmicks, man. I really do.
It was just like the Saturday morning cartoon series.
Yeah.
It was very cartoony. They were just very big characters, and that was the draw initially, right? So when that kind of faded out, I was like, all right. And then I just sort of, wandered out of it, I guess.
Yeah. It was great, man. Like they had like arguably every era had a great, like they had a great run. But I do miss the wherever, like you said, every character had like a prop. Like when remember the Repo Man, the Repo Man would come out. Like I remember him. I was a big fan of Rick Martel, by the way. Rick Martel was
familiar.
Rick Martel. Yeah. Rick Martel was my guy. He would come out. He had the little bow tie. He had the little shiny bomber jacket.
Yes.
And he had a little spray. He was like, he reminded me of Johnny Cage a lot. I used to always say, man, he looks just like Johnny Cage.
Yeah.
That fucking guy. That was my dude back in the day.
I think
that was my guy.
My friend and I, our favorite is still Jimmy Superfly Snuka, just because of his name more than anything else. Is fun to say, right?
Yeah.
He was awesome. He leapt off those ropes, man. He was crazy.
Dope, man.
What about when Iron Sheik converted Sergeant Slaughter to the?
That's right. Yeah, I remember that too. Yeah.
Oh man, I remember people being up and
people were getting mad about that, and I was like, "Come on, really?"
Yeah, I remember that.
You forget he's dead. Spoiler alert: Sergeant Slaughter was never actually in the armed forces. That's stolen valor at best that you're looking at.
Yep.
Oh, man.
What's the next trending topic you got there?
Trending topic. All right. So just to end it here, I hope Jake Cargill, Jake
Cargill. Why is it so hard to say Gill like a fish? Gill.
It's because I don't even care about her name. I just like looking at her. She's great. Beautiful woman. So I just hope Jade 17. I hope she does great in the WWE. Good luck to her. But next trending topic is one of my favorites, and I don't know if everybody's caught on to this, but Halloween franchise is coming back with a reboot because Blumhouse doesn't own the rights for them no more. They're done with making movies with them. So now they're back with Miramax, and people are now fishing for the rights to the Halloween because some folks want to do movies, some folks want to do TV. So honestly, it's a little hard. I mean, I'm happy because I don't never want none of these characters to go away.
Of course,
because I never want none of these characters to go away. But after that last shitty Halloween movie, I need my I need something to, for somebody to do something. But it's going to be really hard because I think had they capitalized with Halloween 2018 being like the sequel to the original, had they capitalized with that and really because Halloween Kills I enjoyed, but had they capitalized with that and did a better ending for the third version, then I would have been like, all right, this is honestly, it's still my trilogy it's still my three: Halloween 78, Halloween 2018, and then Halloween Kills, and that's where I stop. Because I don't even count. They should have just ended it with Halloween Kills. They should have just ended it there.
Yeah,
that should have been the
Halloween Ends was complete garbage.
Clint in the house. What's up, Clint?
What's up, Clint?
So now they're like fish. So now Blumhouse doesn't have them no more. They ended their trilogy. So now Miramax has a portion of it, and there's this other company that has a portion of them as well. And now people are like, and then from what I read here, A20, what is it? A24 has the highest bid for the
A24,
rights.
really?
Yeah, A24 has the highest bid for them to
necessarily.
do like TV, or I'm not sure if they want to do TV or movie. I
prefer-
want to say it's movie.
really
For
No,
movie,
no, it says A24 currently leading the bidding war for TV rights. So they want to do something TV rights. Now, my thing is like if you're gonna introduce Halloween in TV,
I know that sound.
Yeah, right. That's a bomb. So, if you're gonna introduce Halloween into the TV thing, right? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna do Michael Myers, or are you gonna do like an anthology thing? What are you gonna do? I personally think they should use it. Like I think Halloween Ends should have been like a spin-off, either movie or a TV show, like an episode of a show, like, right? Because that's what it originally was supposed to be, right? It was supposed to be an anthology about Halloween. Michael Myers was supposed to be a one and done type thing.
Mhm.
So, like, what do you guys think? Do you guys think it should be? Do you guys think it? TV is going to be a good thing for them to do, or or should they stick to a movie?
I mean, if they were gonna do it on TV, in my opinion, of course, if they were gonna do it on TV, I'd hope they'd keep it to like a mini series as opposed to like a
Yeah.
full on like season after season after season, because you can only
Yeah.
drag that story out for so long, right?
Mhm.
If they did a mini series, I would love to see them open up as to why Michael Myers is unkillable, because that still
Mhm.
baffles me. That would like give it to maybe some backstory, some
Mhm.
I don't know, psychological reason or something where he just doesn't get bored of nerve endings. Who knows? Whatever it is, I'll take whatever reason. But yeah, I think
dress it up however you want.
yeah. But I mean, like I wouldn't mind seeing that. I guess I think I prefer they stuck to movies though. Overall,
Yeah.
I think the character and the stories work better because they're so brief. It's part of what gives them the impact that they have. If you draw that out, I don't think it would have the same impact.
Yeah.
I think if they were to do a TV series, they'd really have to bring the wow factor. I mean, if you think about, there's been a few that come to mind immediately, like the Scream MTV. MTV did the Scream series. It was complete fucking dog water.
I'm sure.
It had its moments that were okay, but it never really. It kept on teasing you, like it's going to be this, it's going to be great.
Yeah.
And then they were like, just kidding, it's going to suck, by the way. Tune in next week. Maybe we'll do better. Chucky has been good, but it's not.
Yeah, the first season was good.
It's
second
not.
season.
Still haven't watched that, actually. I got to watch that.
It's first season is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes up.
But it's not child's play. It's not child's play. People who are looking for child's play reboot, that's not what you're getting.
Okay.
No, you're getting like, with that show, you're getting a lot of like after Bride of Chucky type shit.
Oh,
that's what you're getting. You're getting a lot of
that.
What I took from that series was it was kind of like the Chucky movie franchise existed in this world.
Like,
okay.
And then then they're finding out like it was real, so it's kind of like a highbrow concept thing going on. But then they made it work in that first season. The first season was pretty good. Second season's not been that great.
Bro, what's up?
I probably have to catch up on the franchise. I think I've only ever seen like the first one, and then I think I watched the second one when it first came out.
I think it see, a lot of these horror movies, they don't suffer. I don't want to say that, but you kind of know where the cut up point is, right? Like with Child's Play, right? If you watch Child's Play from Child's Play 1 to 3, right? To me, that's where it stops. And then after that, it gets campy. Just like Nightmare on Elm Street. You watch Nightmare on Elm Street. I think Nightmare on Elm Street, the first original, and then the second one, it was really dark. But then after 3 and on, it got a little campy. Yeah. Same thing with Friday the 13th, right? It got a campy after
the second one.
After the sixth one, which was the more popular one because it brought it did a lot of like breaking the fourth wall and a lot of that stuff. That did really well. Yeah. But like watch the Friday the 13th movies from the original to the fourth to the final chapter. That was the cutoff point right there. It's kind of like Halloween, right? Halloween, and I'm not talking about the original. I'm talking about the Blumhouse ones, the ones that I like, which is the original, and then you got to Halloween Ends where after Halloween Kills, that's what I've always felt like. Halloween Kills should have been like the last of the trilogy. It should have been Halloween 2018, and Halloween Kills, and then leave it at that, where he was like make you think like he was unstoppable. Whether you love the movie, I love the movie. Honestly, I love the movie. There were cringy moments in the movie, but the kills were
is this the zombie one you're referring to?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about the David Gordon Green version, the one with the 50-year-old Michael Myers comes back. That's my favorite timeline right there. That's like one of my favorite timelines. It is my favorite timeline. But I think that as far as going back to Halloween, I feel like when it comes to TV, I don't think they should focus on Michael Myers. Like, I think that which I hope John Carpenter has something. He's in the mix of this, right?
He has to be involved in it somehow.
He has to. And that's one of the reasons why I appreciate the David Gordon Green movies so much, because he had a lot of involvement in those. He basically blessed those movies. Like, he gave his blessing to those movies, other than Rob Zombie's movies, which he fucking hated. He told Rob Zombie personally he fucking hated that movie.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Oh, he didn't like. But I think his original, and I read this in one of the things, I was trying to look it up. His original idea of Michael Myers was, because it was supposed to be a one-shot movie, it was supposed to be like, where I'm not giving you a reason to understand who this person is. He's a force of nature. I'm not giving you a reason. And that's one of the reasons why I love the 2018 movie, and the Halloween Kills movie, because they described them perfectly well. They said he was a child in a man's body with an animal's instinct. There is no reason why he does things he just does, right? Any movie that tries that. Don't get me wrong, I love the Rob Zombie Halloween, the first movie. I don't like the second one.
The first one.
The first one was great. The first one was good.
But the one I love the different interpretation of it. But one of the things that I don't like, and this is across like any movies, and you see this a lot with comic book movies, or even just like horror movies or any other movies, where they try to like make a movie based on the villain or whatever villain it is, but they make you kind of like them in a way. I don't want to like a villain, right? I felt like in the Halloween the Rob Zombie, the Halloween movie for Rob Zombie, the first one, I felt like in that movie, when I watched it, although I love the interpretation, and it is the scariest version of Michael Myers you will ever get in the movie, because he was fucking ginormous. Tyler Mann was fucking scary as shit. He was scary as hell. I just felt like I didn't want to feel bad for Michael Myers. Like, I love the thought of like having a slasher movie with a killer who you really can't put anything to him. Like, you can't understand him. You just don't know. And this is one of the greatest things that I loved about the Blumhouse versions, because it kind of Halloween 2018, but then you had Halloween Kills, who would kind of like, you kind of had your speculations like, oh, maybe it's the house. Maybe he just wants to go home. Maybe he this, maybe that. Like, it has you bringing all these questions up, but it was more like, but that's what I love about those movies, where it had you like making your own theories on the movies, and you really didn't, in the end, you really didn't know what the fuck was going on, right? Me personally, I really wish at the end of Halloween Ends they showed the Shamrock imprint on the mask. I was like, oh, it was the fucking Shamrock place, the silver Shamrock the whole time for Halloween 3. It was the whole time. It was them. I wish it was that, but again, as far as movies is concerned, I think that if they're gonna do anything with Michael Myers, they should stick with movies. If they're gonna do anything anthology wise, like anything Halloween Ends based, do a fucking show. Like, if you're gonna do that, do a show, and let John Carpenter kind of run the TV show. Let him run that, and let whoever director is running the movies, let them direct it. I mean, have John Carpenter add some of his elements into it, but like, let him really do what he initially wanted to do, which was an anthology. That's what he does now. He does. He has his wife, Sandy King, has she's an editor for this comic book company. You guys should check it out. It's called Tales of a Halloween Night. And John Carpenter writes anthology Halloween stories in this one graphic novel. And they're like at volume 9 right now. They're going to sell it at New York Comic Con, but that's what he does in a form of comic books now. He does that.
That's
No,
awesome.
it's fantastic. So I agree. Like, I don't think that if they're gonna do that, like, I agree with the Scream. Like, the Scream TV show fucking sucked. Like, I didn't like it at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was more of like, like again, I don't know. I mean, some people some people have said to me that, oh, they should just end the movie. It's like, you can't fucking end classic characters like that. There's no fucking way. Just like you're gonna get a billion. Listen, Tom Holland's here now, right? You got Spider-Man, Tom Holland. You're gonna have Miles, a live action Miles Morales soon. Do you think that's gonna be the last Spider-Man movies you will ever get? Hell no. You're gonna get a new Spider-Man in the future. You're gonna get somebody, because Tom Holland's not gonna stay young for the rest of his life. Just like horror movies, you're never there's a fan base. It's Star Wars, perfect example. Star Wars is still going strong. They're still doing their thing, even if you like it or not. But horror movies is the same thing. There is no way in hell you're gonna end a Halloween movie, just like you're not gonna end a Friday the 13th movie or anything. Like, there's people that want these movies. Like me personally, I'm excited to have a new franchise or have a new reboot and see what they do. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so much you can do, right? They can capitalize so much.
I would love to see someone take a better crack at Nightmare on Elm Street, because that reboot sucked. But
listen, I personally enjoyed it, but I do agree that it should have been. I'm hoping that whoever takes the rights for that franchise does it in a way, because what you're starting to see now is that they're starting to go back to the original, right? So they're starting to do like the new Exorcist movie. As a matter of fact, the guys who the Blumhouse and David Gordon Green, who did the new Halloween movies, is doing the Exorcist movie now.
Oh, okay.
And it's based on the original. Like, it's a sequel to the original.
A classic. You don't fart around with a classic, I'd say.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I was like, I'm hoping that this new movie is good. Like the Saw movie, right? I haven't seen it yet, but I'm hearing great things about it. I'm hoping that movie's great.
Which one's this?
The Saw 10. The new Saw movie.
10? Jesus.
Yeah, 10 already?
Yeah. We're at look, they even got the buckets. Look.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's a popcorn bucket. They even got these on sale. These are great.
That's awesome.
I just hope like I said, I just hope that whoever takes even the Friday the 13th franchise, like I hope whoever takes it really like dabbles into the original. Goes back to the roots of it, right? Because it's like, and the campy shit really fucked a lot. That's why poor fucking Kane Hodder, he's like my favorite Jason, but he was in all the shitty Jason movies, if you think about it. like he was in all the shitty Jason movies. So like, I wish he was like in the old ones where he was a fucking animal and shit. But Cox says new Darkman. Hey,
Darkman would be amazing. That would be so awesome.
That would be a good reboot.
Love that.
Wishmaster is something I think that's long overdue for a reboot.
Wishmaster.
I'd love to see a remake of Big Trouble in Little China. That'd be an awesome remake, I think.
Yeah.
As far as the Conjuring universe, I love the Nun. I'm a fan. I became a fan of the Nun. I watched Nun 2, and I am a fan. Matter of fact, I have the Nun 2, not the Nun, the Nun Ultimate NECA figure coming in soon. I cannot wait to get that figure because I've been wanting something like that. But like the Nun is a great. I love the little jump scares and stuff.
The first one was good.
No, the first one was great. I enjoyed them.
I won't watch any of those movies. The Conjuring, The Nun. I won't watch any of that shit. I can't. I love horror movies, like with the slashers, the murderers, the insane people. That's fine. I like that. I know that evil exists in the world. I can't watch The Conjuring. I can't watch movies about possession. I will not watch the new Exorcist. I'm here to tell you, I won't watch any.
I'm gonna watch it.
I can't, because I've had spooky ghost-related things happen to me in my life, and I know that I'm not welcoming that evil into my life of being scared to go out into certain places or go do certain things and then being possessed, because I know that it's a complete possibility. So anything to do with possession, and it's weird because my daughter, she's gonna be 16 soon, and she loves these Conjuring movies. She loves the possession movies, and she's always talking about how she wants to watch them with me, and I always have to tell her I cannot watch these movies. I can't do it. I can't watch I watched the Taking of Deborah Logan. I watched about fucking 5 minutes into that movie, and and I was like, I can't do this. I am stressing the fuck out. I'm gonna end up sleeping. My electric bill is gonna be ridiculous because I'm gonna have all the lights on in the house when I go to bed. Like I fucking can't do it.
I wish my brother was in the chat because I remember, now that you bring that up, I remember watching Paranormal Activity, the first Paranormal Activity.
Yes, great
movie. And like it's still, because even to that was when who set the bar up? Who's Blair Witch Project?
Mm-hmm.
That movie right there set the bar for like realistic
found footage
film. Yeah, right. Like it set the bar for that. So like,
I saw that in the theater and it was mind blowing.
Yeah, dude, it was so good. I watched the first Paranormal Activity with my brother. I remember we watched it one night, and we watched the movie, and dude, by the end of the movie, like I was trying to play it off. Here are two fucking, young men, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to bed. We're going to bed, and we're like trying to like look at each other, like. So then at one point, I took my mattress. I had a like twin size bed. I took my mattress and I dragged it into his room. I'm like, hey, dude, you mind if I like crash in his room tonight? It had me fucked
You know what
up.
we haven't done in a long time? We haven't had a sleepy. Let's have a sleepy.
It was scary as shit.
I went and saw the first Paranormal Activity in the theater, and I spent the majority of the movie watching it like this. Like, I couldn't do it.
I never got to see it in the theater, unfortunately. I was skeptical of it from day one, and then there was that controversy around it too, so that bothered me, and I was just like, man. And then I ended up downloading a copy of it and watching it by myself at 1 a.m. in my apartment, and I was terrified. It was fantastic. It was a great movie. And then I tried to get my at the time new girlfriend to watch it, who is now my wife, and she couldn't get through the first 20 minutes. We had to turn it off.
You know what's one movie I would never watch? It's The Ring. I would never watch The Ring. I watched The Ring one time.
A great movie.
And I'm gonna explain to you why.
Yeah, that one doesn't bother me.
It scares the shit out of me, and I have personal reasons why. When the movie came out, the videotape. When you bought the VHS tape, right? Because when the VHS tape come out, when the trailers are coming on before the movie starts, they would play the video, and then the movie would start. So my brother would fuck with me, and like he would wake me up as the video played, and then at the time we could call the telephone house, and he would call, and I would pick up the phone, and one of my sisters would be like, 7 days. I'm like, fuck you. Like, they would fuck with me really bad. They would fuck with me really bad. But the reason I won't watch The Ring anymore is because when I was younger, I had a nightmare, and I would never forget. It was a nightmare about a witch. But the witch was my grandmother from my father's side. It was my dad's mom. And she was a witch. And she was trying to drag me down a well. And I remember waking, I would never forget. I had this nightmare. I woke up screaming at the top of my lungs. And my mom came and she like hugged me. And she was crying. She felt bad because I had this crazy fucking nightmare. And I was just hysterical. You had to slap me to kind of get me to calm down. It was that scary. So when I saw The Ring and I saw that there was a little fucking girl inside well,
I can understand.
It's the first fucking thing I thought about. It was like the fucking witch. So even then, now, like, ask me how many times I've been to my grandmother's house. Never. I never go over there. No, never. No, fuck that. Like, I would never, like, that movie, The Ring, it has like a psychological thing with me. Like, I'm a big horror fan, but that's one movie that I would admit.
We all have
right? If I watch it, like, I could watch The Exorcist, I could watch the Conjuring universe, I could watch whatever. You put the fucking Ring on for me. You show me anything Ring, I won't even buy. If NECA made an Ultimate figure, I would never buy it. I would never buy it.
I would buy a Samara. I'd buy an Ultimate Samara.
I would never do it.
I would.
It just had this.
That'd be great. Or a TV to come out of. That'd be awesome.
And it's crazy. And you know what's crazy too? Like, I don't know if you guys have ever had nightmares like that. But like, to be a kid and be an adult now, I'm 37 now, to be an adult and still have that same fear, that same, like, you go back to that time where you had that one nightmare. It's like, is that what's gonna haunt me in hell? is that gonna be my torture in hell? Like, this?
That's basically it, right? We all have that one thing, right? Like, I'm terrified of spiders, as inane as that sounds. They're tiny. What the hell's to be afraid of? But I'm afraid of spiders. I force myself. I don't know if you guys are too young
Really?
for a movie called Arachnophobia. Have you ever seen this?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that.
Way
Yep.
back in like the late 80s or the early 90s, I think it came out. Terrifying movie. For someone like me especially, I sat through it. I forced myself to watch it. Absolutely terrifying. And I'll never watch it again, and I'm still terrified of spiders. I think those will be what haunt me in hell when I go.
Yeah, I'm my daughter is my go-to, my daughter and my wife now, but originally it was my daughter was my go-to spider killer in the house. Like I remember vividly in this apartment that I lived in, we would get spiders. We had, of all places, we had a window in our shower of all
Mhm.
places.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's
Like
the worst.
but it looked out over the roof, so like nobody could, you know, you could
Yeah,
a window that was just didn't belong there. But
Spider in the shower
we
is
had
my worst. My
we
worst.
had spiders in there all the time,
Mhm.
and I have vivid memories of my daughter being the same age as my youngest son, and well, maybe my oldest son, and I remember picking her up and making her, like, I'd pick her up to the spider with a towel to fucking kill it because I couldn't do it. There was plenty of times where I'm pretty sure I just like let her go when the
That's
spider moved. I
funny.
was like, ah!
That's hilarious.
Bats,
Dude,
too. Bats fucking scare the shit out of me. I don't want a fucking bat around me. Nope.
that's crazy, right? The Batman fan, it's scared of bats. Ain't that something?
Well, hey, I'm a fan of Spider-Man. I still like Spider. I love
You know,
Spider.
Nah,
I had this fucking thing happen with a spider, or not a spider. What are you doing? Are you playing something?
no, it just started playing out of
You
nowhere.
fucked me up now. I lost my train of thought. I
It
had
was a great movie. I think this JP Ryder Rick guy is like my new favorite person in the chat because everything he says I like.
Does this thing count as horror movie?
Thing
when
was one of
actually
the
a
best
movie?
horror movies. I love that movie.
Listen, let me tell you, The Thing is one of John Carpenter's
Very best.
greatest, besides arguably, and I will say this, and I don't care. It's arguably one of John Carpenter's best films. One of his best films, other than Halloween and other than like what was the other one? The
Escape
They
from LA.
Live. Escape from LA. He had a lot of great ones, but The Thing.
I'm still a big fan of Big Trouble in Little China. That's one of my favorite movies
The
of all
Thing
time.
is a phenomenal movie. Like I love everything. I played that movie for my kids. like I sat there, I was like, hey, y'all gotta watch this movie with me. And even just the practical gore in that movie with the dogs, and
so good.
they couldn't handle it. They were like, I'm like, this shit looks fake compared to like nowadays. Like nowadays it's bad. But like it was like they couldn't handle it. They were like, we're not even. As soon as they saw the dogs, like my kids love dogs. As soon as they saw the dogs, they were like, yeah, we're done. We don't want to watch it
Well,
anymore.
I'm glad that's a perfect segue because I wanted to talk about a horror movie that I found out about today from listening to the Colors of the Dark podcast, which is by Fangoria.
Okay.
And I got the trailer queued up here for it. I'm pretty sure it'll get us in trouble for playing another trailer, but
let's watch it.
After hearing about it, I went and looked this trailer up, and I immediately saved it. And I was like, I'm going to play this because I think everybody should.
What is it, Good Boy? What is it called? Good Boy?
It's called Good Boy.
Something I'm not.
I don't think any of us are.
Check this trailer out.
Middag? Kom og fortell. Var det en bra date?
Han er kjekk. Litt sjenert, men på en sånn sjarmerende måte.
Hva er det du gjør?
Jeg teller antall kalorier jeg har drukket.
Så du er en kontrollfri?
Nei. Kunne du tenkt å bli med meg hjem?
Bor du her alene?
Det har hun.
Du sa du hadde en hund. Ikke et fucking menneske, en hundedrakt.
Det er veldig viktig at du behandler han som en hund. Ikke som et menneske. Ok. Verden er et grusomt sted. Jeg prøver å bli vant til det, men kanskje ikke så flink med folk generelt. Frank er en fyr som har gått gjennom mye. Han har ikke hatt noen til å være der for han. Utenom meg. Frank var den eneste som likte meg for den gangen.
Wow, that looks fantastic.
I cannot wait to watch this.
That looks so good.
I gotta check that out.
I have a hard time watching movies that are dubbed.
Wow.
I have a hard time watching movies that are dubbed from another language to English. So the fact that this one is, they didn't bother dubbing it, but you have to read the subtitles. I'm okay with it. I'm all here for it. I want to watch this movie.
So the movie is about a couple that have an extra person in the house who they treat like a dog.
So the way that it was, as I was listening to the podcast and they were talking about it, the way that it's described is that it's this rich guy who has a dog that lives with him, but it's a gentleman that's in a suit. And he's like going on blind dates, and like the dates are going pretty well. And then he's like, "You want to come back?" And then she's like, "I thought you had a dog. What the hell is this? This is the person dressed up."
And then
it gets really twisted. I had to actually fast forward through the episode so that they didn't spoil it, because like they covered the entire movie. So I was like, I gotta skip through this because I want to watch this and I don't want to know what's gonna happen.
JP took the words right out of my mouth. It's like they made a movie out of my life. Oh my god, I'm suing. Shit,
so
that's good.
That was my contribution for the movie talk, and I thought that would be a good segue into Danny. We got some stuff coming up in October.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming up in October. So for all those who are on, so we got a shit. I don't know where the fuck to start.
I mean, I have a video package for this.
Well, we have a video package that we want to show to you guys, and then we'll go over. So Unhuman, you're one of the first people besides all the viewers. You are one of the first people that.
To be honest, everybody is the first to see this, aside from myself. Danny, you haven't even seen it, unless you got on here and watched it.
I haven't seen anything.
But you know what's all in it, but you haven't seen the video package.
I haven't seen the video package. So right now we're gonna show you a video. Go ahead. You introduce this. You put this together. You explain what we're gonna watch.
We have for the month of October, we have A Worthy Addiction Show has a few events that we're going to be putting on throughout the month of October because we're big fans of the spooky season. Danny's the king of horror. I'm a novice of horror, but I love it. Unless it's The Conjuring, I don't love that. But we wanted to figure out a way to celebrate the spooky season and bring all of our collaboration ideas together. And so we got a teaser trailer, a preview,
trailer,
so to speak, for everybody to enjoy. And then after that, we'll go through and we'll break down each thing.
Sounds good. Let's see it.
Without further ado,
I'm excited. Ooh. I love these.
Play this thing.
Dead man.
Witches, ghouls, monsters. Things that go bump in the night. Horror around every corner. Spooky season is here, and a worthy addiction will keep you covered in goosebumps and begging for the night to end. And it all starts with Hecktober, October 1st through the 26th, with a special giveaway live on the show. Feel the bone-chilling dread and splatter the streets with orange every Wednesday when Toy Addict unleashes the year anniversary of Black and Wednesdays. Make your DC characters feel the terror every Thursday as they face off against the horror movie icons in Unworthy's No Justice Horrific. And just when you thought it was safe to come out of hiding, when you thought the boogeymen couldn't hurt you, Master Class returns to drag you back into your nightmares. Run if you dare, hide if you can, and scream if you still have air left in your lungs, because this October, a worthy addiction is coming for you.
That was a sick
I love
video.
this trailer more than I like the Good Boy trailer. Holy shit. Damn, there's a lot of
Voiceover.
stuff.
Great voiceover.
Hell yeah. Wow.
yeah.
Hey, listen, everybody in the chat, if you can, round of applause for Unworthy and that beautiful, beautiful video.
Well,
trailer.
no. This was a collaborative effort
Okay.
between myself, Danny, and we got our buddy First Strike Figs to do the voiceover.
Holy First Strike. First Strike, my man. Good job, First Strike,
That
man.
is awesome.
You watched the replay. Oh, wow. Beautiful, man. Beautiful.
So
we're gonna run
going on for October.
So we're gonna
Danny,
do a quick run through. Yeah, so we'll do a quick run through. Starting off with the obvious. Black and Wednesdays is celebrating its 1 year anniversary. Let me first start off by saying thank you to everyone who has made this collaboration challenge, whatever you want to call it, as fun as it's been. The only reason this collaboration has been awesome is because of not only the support that you have given me, but the support that you've given each other. This collaboration was put together for everyone to kind of like forget about the algorithm, forget about, just having fun. You know what I'm saying? So, I came up with this silly idea and look at it now. It's been almost a year. It's been a year. On October 4th, it'll be a year officially that Black and Wednesdays has been around. So again, Black and Wednesdays will be back in October on the first Wednesday of October. It's black and white shot with a slash of orange. I want to call it a slash of orange, right? Slash of orange. Obviously because of jack-o'-lanterns. And I'm gonna tell you, I appreciate everyone so much. I am excited for it. It's been fantastic. And what can I say? You guys have made it what it is, and I'm so grateful. So thank you. So again, Black and Wednesdays will be back celebrating its 1 year anniversary, and I'm excited for it, man. I can't wait. It's gonna be awesome. So
yes. I'm looking forward to it as well. And then to follow up every Thursday is the No Justice collab. We're going to be doing it differently for the month of October. Instead of doing just one with teaser reels and all this, that, and the other thing, it's going to be every Thursday, whatever DC hero, villain, whatever you want. Put them up against any kind of horror movie icon, slasher, stalker, could be possession type things. I won't be able to look at it. I'll have Danny do the judging on that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. There has been some confusion this week on the No Justice because I teased that there was going to be No Justice horrific, and then I took it back down once I changed my mind and decided to do it every Thursday. After speaking to a few people, and they're like, "Oh man, I got a million ideas," and I said, "Well, fuck it, let's do 4 of them instead of just doing."
Hell yeah!
And then
what else
the
we got?
Not the creme de la creme, but one of the main events. The Masters class is finally coming back, and we're bringing it all the way back to the very first Master class, which was Scary Figs and Toy Addict 17. Doing horror shots.
I'm excited.
And that's going to be on the 30th of October.
And shout out to Scary Figs. If you guys are not following Scary Figs, go give him a follow as now or as soon as you get off this live stream is over. He is phenomenal, does phenomenal horror shots. I am honored to do a master's class with him once again. When Unworthy had brought this up to my attention, I was like, absolutely. I will definitely do a collab with that dude because he's phenomenal. He does great work. So I'm super excited. Skelly, what's going on, dude? What else do we got?
And so remember Danny and Unhuman, remember how in the beginning of that video it said there would be a special giveaway?
Yes, sir.
You did.
Well,
It's true. I'll hold you to it.
This Hacktober, the giveaway is through none other than Chubsy Wubsy Toys and Collectibles.
Yes, sir.
Graciously, drop this other thing here so that you can see everything. There we go.
I think it was in the chat,
Graciously
too.
donating a NECA 1/4 scale Freddy Krueger to be given away for Hacktober. You have between the 1st and the 26th of October. Use the hashtag AWA_Hacktober. You must be following Chubsy Wubsy Toys, A Worthy Addiction, Toy Addict 17, and Unworthy Collector. Tune into the show on the 26th where Chubsy Wubsy and Miss Wubsy will be guests on the show.
Yes, sir.
To be doing the giveaway. And you have to be present. You have to be here on the show. You can use that hashtag for any of your horror-inspired shots, whether that's a Black and Wednesday shot, a No Justice shot, or any horror shot you can think of. And tune in on the 26th for a chance for a second entry, because there'll only be one entry per person. So if you're one of those people like myself where you get an idea and you just do a million shots of it and use that tag a million times, only one entry per person. But if you tune in, you'll have a chance at a second entry. And it will be to United States and Canadian entries only.
Oh, I get to play too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that's the giveaway. Big shout out and big thank you to Chubsy Wubsy Toys for graciously taking part in this. And he is also offering up, if you go to Chubsy Wubsy Toys in person on the 29th, in costume, dress up, Halloween costume, whatever kind of costume you want. And you get an additional 20% off of your purchase at Chubsy Wubsy Toys on the 29th.
And I will be present at Chubsy Wubsy's on the 29th. So if you guys want to come hang out with me and chill out with me and Chubsy's, I will be there.
Go hang out with Danny and get an autograph from Unworthy Collector.
Get an autograph from Unworthy Collector from Toy Addict 17. So yeah, definitely. Listen, so much great things happening in the month of October. First of all, thank you so much, Chubsy Wubsy, for graciously doing this giveaway. And again, like, if you guys are not following Chubsy Wubsy, go follow him right now. This dude is all about the community, but more importantly, he is such an amazing, amazing person. Him and his wife, the entire family. I'm telling you, they're family to us. They're great people. So if you're not following them, go follow them now. Go check out the store. Go hit them up. Go see what they have. He has a variety of toys. Go check out the stores. And when I tell you that fast shipping, it's fast shipping. And then he's on. My man's in the chat. Chubsy,
yeah.
Much love to you and the wife, man. We thank you so much for, being you, dude. And I'm telling you, we will never, never, never let this go. We will always make sure that you got love from us always. So very excited for this. And again, so many great collabs happening. And again, it's all happening because we care about the community. But more importantly, we're here to have fun, right? And it's spooky season, and who better than to put this together than
who better than A Worthy Addiction?
Who better, right?
And
so we're excited.
Who better than us?
Who better than Chubsy Wubsy? So again, if you're not following Chubsy Wubsy, go in our link trees. His website is right there. Go give him matter of fact, go give him a follow first, and then go check out his website. I don't know if you had mentioned the 20. Oh, you did mention the 20% off.
Yep.
At the store. So it also, with the 20%, it does not include anything that's on clearance already. So if it's on clearance, it's not 20% off. So anything 20% is everything else. So again, just come hang out with us. Come dressed up.
Come dressed up.
I'll be there. I'm gonna dress up that day. I don't know what I'm gonna dress up.
I want everybody in the area to dress up as Unworthy Collector and go bombard Danny, because I unfortunately will not be able to show up myself.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna put the challenge. Anybody in the Jersey area who is watching the replay or is in the chat right now, whoever comes, or the first person that comes up to me, child, man, woman, don't care, whoever comes up to me dressed up as Unworthy Collector, I will buy you a toy that day.
It's easy to do. Wear a Batman
I will buy
hat.
you. I will buy you a toy that day. I will buy you something that day. So please don't hurt my pockets neither. I will graciously buy you something. I will buy you something. So I'm excited. So if anybody could top Unworthy's costume, listen, that'd be dope. So I'm excited.
Picture it didn't happen.
You damn right we're drinking that day, buddy. We damn right. We damn right we're drinking that day. So I'm excited. So again,
you could probably expect some A Worthy Addiction live streaming going on from Instagram lives going on from Chubsy Wubsy Toy Store that day with Danny and Chubsy and Miss Chubsy. I'm really bummed out that I'm not able to make it.
A Worthy Addiction will be live on that day. So I will definitely, again, whoever dresses up like Unworthy, you will be Unworthy that day. You know what would be funny if it's like a 5-year-old, just a 5-year-old shows up. It's like, I'm Unworthy Collector. I was like, you're fine.
Just take an empty Busch Light can, pour some water in it.
That would be great.
Probably have a way more entertaining conversation with him.
It'd be like the new host of the show and shit. That'd be so great. But we're excited, man. And just to piggyback off of Skelly's answer here. Listen, for all those who are not in the Jersey area and you can't go to get a 20% off, listen, this giveaway is for you. The 26 giveaway for the quarter scale Freddy, that's a perfect opportunity for you. So make sure you're following the rules. Make sure you're checking our posts. And again, you got to be present. You got to be following Chubsy Wuzzy mainly because he's the one, graciously doing this giveaway. And follow us as well and follow the A Worthy page. So check us out, man. Listen, we're here to spread the love and everything. It's spooky season, so that's how we do. So I'm excited. I'm excited for Hecktober. I'm excited for the No Justice collab. I cannot wait to put some stuff together because October's the month, man. So are you going to take part in this Unhuman?
Taking so many pictures the last few weeks.
Unhuman, are you thinking about anything to do? Because I know you're when it comes to like the McFarlanes,
get into this stuff. I always do a marathon of movies every October. I actually started it early again this year because I couldn't resist. I try to avoid watching horror movies the rest of the year just so that way they're all fresh. They're all still
yeah.
And I've got my collection up there just calling out to me, and I just have not figured out where to even begin. I'm so excited that it's one of those things, it's like you're looking at the menu, it's just so hungry you can't choose, right? It's that sort of thing. I'm just salivating right now, waiting to get into it. But
I mean, Danny keeps on mentioning how you're so great at shooting the McFarlanes too, but I want to say you're also a hell of a horror picture shot. I happen to have a print here from the Unhuman.
That's right.
This is the Ghostface chasing Bill.
That was one of my favorite shots too. I love that shot.
I hit him up. I commented on there. I was like, I would buy a print of this right now. And then next thing you know, I have a print showing up to my house, and it is on display.
That's right. Nah, I'm glad you liked it that much, to be honest.
Oh, I love it. It's absolutely one of my favorite shots of all time, but the gift is much more the gift of this.
You've been so nice to me since we met. I couldn't resist. I had to do it, man. I had to do it. You've been so nice to me since we met. You've been nothing but like the best dude, so I had to do something.
So Unworthy, is this a guy? Is this a guy you're going to go see when I'm not around? When you say you're going out to go hang out with the guys?
Well, you know how all those times you're like, what are you doing? You can't answer the phone. I'm like, oh, I'm just going through border crossing right now. I'm going to Canada.
Unhuman. I'm like the jealous wife.
I was going to say, what do you mean gonna see?
You smell like a target. Shoot, what's up, dude? Oh man. So super excited. And for everybody who's just coming on to the show and watching the show now, we're gonna put all these videos and trailers and all this stuff onto our page, onto A Worthy Addiction page, maybe in our personal pages as well. We're gonna put them all, post them up, and just put them up for you guys, so you guys could,
if you're just tuning in, you missed a hell of a trailer.
You missed a hell of a trailer because it was phenomenal. And shout out to First Strike Figs, man. If he's if he's watching the replay or if he's on, dude, you fucking nailed the fucking narration of this. You fucking,
so well done.
He has that Barry White voice.
He does. He does. That deep voice. Yeah.
When I hit him up to do that, I think my exact words were, "So this is gonna sound strange, but you got a really sexy voice." And I was wondering.
That's funny. Oh shit.
So he's the only person other than Danny and I that knew. Mm-hmm. He's the only person that knew everything that's coming up because he graciously did spend his time in his recording studio because he's also a rock star. He's like, oh yeah, I'm also recording stuff already for the band right now. So sure, I can record this for you.
Jeez, nice.
Shout out to First Strike, man. If you guys are, I mean, everybody in this chat should know who First Strike is.
Everyone's following that guy, I'm sure.
He's fucking dope. He's an amazing guy. I can't wait to have him on the show because I want him. I can't wait to have him on and just shoot the shit with him. But he's a great guy. He's always giving me shit about Superman, so I love it. I love how he and Worthy kind of gang up on me and shit. And they tag team me. But I'm excited.
New York and us. You don't live in New York, but he's from same area as me. So it's the New York and us. We got to bring you down a couple pegs.
I'm fucking excited. For anybody in the chat, what are you most excited for? Like, I know you're excited about everything, but what are you most excited? What are you looking forward to so much? Because I'm personally looking forward to everything. I cannot wait because if it's something that I love the fact that I could utilize my DC characters with my horror characters. That's going to be a fucking blast for me. I already got so many ideas. Hacktober, the Masters class, sharing a collab with Scary Face because he's fucking dope. If you're not following that guy, go follow him. Also, the Black and Wednesdays. I love Black Wednesdays, but more importantly, I love to see your shots on Black and Wednesdays. I cannot wait. It's exciting. I'm telling you, spooky season is like my birthday. Other than my real birthday, it's like my birthday. Anytime I see things, I'm like, I love this. It's like, I don't know. I might just change my whole logo around and just go orange, all orange that whole month. So I'm excited though. It's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, but October's like December for me. It's just like everyone else is December. All excited. For me, that's October. That's totally the month for me.
Here's a funny story. I had somebody come over yesterday, and like I was having a meeting with someone yesterday, and they saw all like my Halloween masks and stuff. Because in the front of where my desk is, right here where I'm at right now, I have the Rob Zombie, Michael Myers mask, and I have the Jigsaw popcorn bucket. But then I have Scream and Jason masks all over the place, and I have the poster in the back. And she's like, "Oh, so you're like ready for the spooky season, are you?" And I'm like, "Sweetheart, spooky season is year round for me. When it's Christmas, I have spooky season. When it's Valentine's Day, it's spooky season. Spooky season is year round for me." So,
it's funny because during at the end of October, like before November's already in the swing, they start putting out fucking Christmas decorations everywhere. And I'm always the one to complain about it. But then I go into stores in August and they put out Halloween decorations already. And I'm like, you shut your mouth. You don't complain about this. I need this much time to be able to accumulate enough decorations. All right.
Right.
I'm just mad fucking Spirit of Halloween doesn't sell groceries because I spend more time in the fucking Spirit of fucking Halloween than I spend in fucking any grocery.
Oh my god, I got a good fucking Spirit of Halloween story for you. Have you seen the Mars Attacks thing?
Yes.
With the split, the big Mars Attacks alien, the animated one.
They want like two. How much do they? They want like, what is it? I think they want like 100 or 100.
I think it's $200. I thought.
Dude, I might. I might.
Well,
I might.
I went into Spirit of Halloween looking for a Halloween shirt. That's not where I got this, by the way. I walk in there and I'm always very cautious because I am a guy that gets the jump scares get me quite easily for some reason. I guess I'm just always on edge. So when the jump scares always get me when things just start randomly moving. So when I go into Spirit of Halloween, I'm always expecting the jump scare. I'm always expecting everything I'm walking by to start moving, talking, making noises. I'm always expecting it. So I'm walking around looking for T-shirts at Spirit of Halloween. Yeah, and I'm also looking for they got all kinds of awesome shit that you can get for like big photography, like all of the little
this right here.
Shit. can find all kinds of like little like house decorations that you can use in your action figure photography. So I'm looking at everything, but I'm like constantly keeping my eye out, looking at all my surroundings, just waiting for one of these things to start moving. And I worked my way all the way around this store, kept on going by all of these big animatronic things that I know we're going to start making noises. They have this big monkey with the tambourines, like the thing. And I'm like walking right by it, not like locked in, like this fucking thing. I know it's going to start moving and talking. I'm like, eyes on it. You're not getting me. And I'm walking right by it, not taking my eyes off it. It doesn't make a noise at all. And then I turn around to the corner to go to get where the t-shirts are. And there's the fucking Mars Attack Martian standing there. And it just, and it fucking scared the absolute piss out of me. I thought for sure I was going to piss my pants. I was like, I've done so well the last 2 years. I've not pissed my pants in Spirit of Halloween. And I just ruined it. Like, I'm standing there, the lady that works at the store, she's like, oh, yo, that's a new one. And I was like, it got me. And she's like, do you need help finding anything? I go, a restroom. Do you have a restroom?
That's hilarious.
Dude, it's so hard not to spend so much fucking money in that store. Like, I'm in there and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get a mug or I'm gonna buy this, but like I walk out and I'm like spending $100 to like $120, like at the most. Like, one of my biggest things here is this Halloween. Like, I'm so happy they released this Halloween Rob Zombie mask. These are the first. They started releasing. This is the first time they've ever released this mask, like with Trick or Treat Studios. And I tell you, these sculpts are phenomenal. There's like 4 of these masks. There's like different stages. It's a clean version, this version, the broken version. There's a really broken version. So they're phenomenal. So again, Spirit of Halloween is my grocery store. So anytime I'm like out, I'm like, I'm gonna go get milk. Yeah, right. I'm going to Spirit of Halloween.
You guys, do you have Spirit of Halloween up in the Great White North?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Yeah, they're sparse. They're not everywhere, but they do pop up every October for sure. Yeah. I don't know. My wife works at like a decorating store of sorts, like a higher end one here in the city that's like open year round. And so I get a lot of my stuff from her. She just brings home stuff that she thinks I might be able to use. Last year, she brought me like this whole string of little skeletons that I broke up into pieces that I could use for some shots and stuff. But I do check out the spirit stores when I go by them, definitely. When I come across one, I'll check it out, definitely. I do like a lot of the stuff that they have.
I always wonder why Spirit of Halloween can't be like a year-round store. They got the Christmas tree shop. It's a year-round store.
True,
why the fuck can't they have a Spirit of Halloween that's year-round? So, like, have one main one in each city that's open year-round.
Yeah.
And then you can have the Dollar Generals, you know how they pop up everywhere. You can have the Spirits of Halloween in October. They can pop up everywhere. And then just everything, after Halloween, they can all slowly close. But there's still the one that's always open.
Still the one there at least.
They could do. They should. As much as I spend with them, they should even do COVID tests.
You're actually hoping.
Hey, buy a costume, but get a COVID test too. Listen, there's a reason why they don't open year round, because they're like, this fucking.
You buy them out of inventory?
I probably will. I just start buying everything because I love the little frames. I love the mugs. I love the props, the masks, the costumes. Like, I'm like, I remember I was telling you guys on backstage before the show started, like, I'm trying to build this whole like 1-to-1 scale life-size Michael Myers with a mannequin. I'm trying to find a mannequin. I got the coveralls. I already got a mask. I'm trying to get all this thing set up and put them in my house. Because again, spooky season is every day, all day, every day in this house. That's all I watch. Unless my kids don't want to watch anything scary. That's all I'm watching. Like, I was watching, what was I watching a couple of days ago? I think I was watching The Nun. If I'm not mistaken, I was watching The Nun not too long ago. But yeah. So yes, absolutely, Chubsy, always, man, absolutely. Thank you so much, always, guys. If you guys not following Chubsy, go give him a follow and go show him some love. He's fucking phenomenal. But,
I think I have a good solution for you for this whole mannequin thing. They are expensive. Okay. But you know what's not expensive is paper mache. So what you do is when you're at Chubsy Wubsy Toys on the 29th for the Halloween party.
Okay.
Whoever dresses up as unworthy the best, you just hire them. They stand there and you paper mache them to be your Michael Myers mold. Unless it's a 5-year-old, don't do that. That'd be fucking really weird. Don't do the if it's a kid, don't do the kid. But
What?
that'd be an easy way to get a you won the unworthy lookalike contest. You know what you get? Paper mache for 4
Yeah.
hours.
just the tallest person to enter the contest, right? That's who.
Everybody's having a good time shopping, and my stupid ass is the only one with glue, dipping the water, trying to like, here, just hold still, okay?
You're like, would you just stop moving so much?
He's like, just don't move. Just take it. Just take it. It's fine.
Right.
You run the finger down the lips, little tongue. You're like,
Exactly. Yeah.
It'll dry in a second.
That's funny as shit. I don't know. I wouldn't know what to do with myself. I'll probably just get thrown out. Chubsy would be like, all right, you got to get the fuck out of here. Go back to Connecticut. You're ruining shit right now. Oh, man. But I'm excited, dude. I'm fucking excited for October, man. Like,
yeah.
Dude, you really impressed. You really shocked the shit out of me with that trailer. You've been like fucking, I don't know what it is. You've been like fucking killing it with the fucking videos.
So many great ways.
Well, I appreciate it. It's all pretty much self-taught. It's not hard to do. I appreciate everybody telling me that I've done a great job. It's nice. It's not like a validation thing. Like it's nice to hear, but it's very simple. It's not, I just use
as long as you have a sense of rhythm. Yeah, editing's fairly easy. It's true.
Well, I think
the music is often the thing that I have the hardest time with, honestly. And
I think
colors. I have a hard time with colors. But.
I think it is easy and it's self-taught, but I think it's the thought you put into it, right? Because it's just the way you do it, right? It's the way you do it.
The effort you're putting in.
Yeah, like honestly, like we get like, and I could talk to I could agree. Like I speak for everyone who does the No Justice collabs, right? Oh, I get fucking pumped when the collabs come up and the fucking trailer comes up. Yeah. I'm like, that shit pumps me the fuck up. Like it's like I'm working out, I'm listening to Eye of the Tiger or some shit. I get ready for this fucking collab. Like there's that. I'm like ready. Like I feel like doing push-ups and fucking sit-ups and doing jump rope every time. I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to do the shots. I run
up the stairs every single time I as it ends, I'm up the stairs.
put a magazine photo of a fucking figure you're gonna take a photo of it and you like crush it. You do like Rocky, you just grab it and just crush it with your hand. Shit, but yo, dude, you've been fucking killing the fucking promos, the videos. Like even today, like I did the promo today for the show today, and I was like, this is okay, but this is nothing like that's self-doubt.
Yeah, I've been chomping at the fucking bit with this the trailer there. I was like, man, I want to send it to Danny, but I want his reaction to be like,
dude, I
want him to have a in the moment reaction to it. I've been watching it like 5 times.
I love it, man. I cannot wait. Dude, I cannot wait. I'm gonna like save it. I can't wait to post it on my page and stuff. It's fucking phenomenal. You and First Strike did a phenomenal job on that video. Like
big shout out to First Strike for that. I sent him a script. I was like, this is what we got going on. And I kind of gave him like a little bit of a script like idea. Yeah. And then he took it and he made it a million times better. Nailed it out of the park. I was like, this is way more than I could have even asked for.
Hey, listen, can I make a request for the Valentine's Day? You got to have Calvin do the voiceover. Calvin, if you're in the chat, I want you to do the voiceover, the narration for Valentine's Day. If you're in the chat, Calvin. The Warhammer became the main. Select myself most collabs without wanting any. Hey, listen, man.
You do what you like, man. Don't let the other people.
Absolutely. Listen, man. And that's the beautiful thing about these collabs, man. And there's no pressure with us. Yeah. We do this for fun. There's never like debt. Like we're not gonna hound you. We're not gonna like unfollow you because you didn't do a collab with us. That was never the point. It was never the point to begin with. It's not the point now. Like this is
they're fucking forum, aren't they? I mean, it's kind of participate if you want to kind of thing.
Exactly. It's exactly what it is. It's exactly what it is. It's just, it's all fun. It's all in fun because again, we love this hobby so much. We love to do what we do. We do it. Some people do it. They're committed to it a lot more than than even me. Like I'm not as committed as some people are. Like people post. There's people I know that post every single day. Me, I don't fucking post every day. I'd rather go in the bathroom and take a shit.
That's
I'm
not
like,
what I
oh,
thought you were gonna say.
oh wow. Wow.
I thought I was gonna have to mute you there. My hands weren't moving fast enough.
Well, I mean, you can't mute me if you want. You know, you can mute me if you want. It's like, it's
No,
up to
I
you.
think
I can-
that's it's a good point. Like you're like the Black and Wednesday collabs. They're such a broad spectrum. It's like doesn't matter what.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter. Like it doesn't even have to be like this month's was purple. Don't even have to have a purple figure. Just throw
No,
like some purple
Yeah.
tint in.
purple lighting.
And I try to
purple
do the same
accessory,
thing.
Put some purple lighting
Purple
on.
dildo,
There you
purple
go.
dildo. I don't care what you put on your photo. If you put a purple dildo on your photo, I'm gonna fucking share it. I don't care. Have fun. This is the point. It's the point.
As long as it's black and white, it's purple, and it technically is a toy.
There you go. I don't give a shit. Listen, I listen. I don't. This is again going back. It's what it's all about. Unfortunately, we can't change everybody's views on things, and we can't change the way how serious people take things, and that's okay. We're okay with that. Just understand that me and this fucking guy right here, we're just here to have fun. I remember we had a conversation one time, and we were like talking about what was it? I think Instagram was like going crazy with like follows and stuff. It's like it went up one time and then it went down one time, and then we talked, and we didn't even like fucking realize how many followers we lost. We were like, oh, all right, whatever.
Like, yeah, I said it. I had like a vague idea of how many followers we both had like together, because like we were kind of gearing up for like some another apology video, inevitably another apology video where we were gonna be like, oh, you have this many followers. Well, you know how many Danny and I have together? Almost the same. like that sort of joke. And we were talking about something that was going on, sort of like that. And I was like, so I went to our pages and I was like, holy shit, did you know that we've both, like together, we've lost 200 followers between the two of us in the last 6 months. Did you know that? Or however many months? And he's like, no, I didn't. And I go, well, that brings me to a very important thing that I want to ask you. Would you rather fuck She-Hulk or Black Widow? Because I'm kind of going with She-Hulk, but I don't know, that Black Widow, she's got it too.
we just listen. We're like, I don't know, Unhuman. How do you feel about, like, are you the same way, man? You're just here for the fun.
This is equal parts fun and therapy for me.
Yeah, there you go.
It's my way to unwind after work, and it's also something that I just truly enjoy.
Yeah,
so
that's
I'm
it.
combining those two things. I don't see that as being a bad thing.
No, absolutely not. I mean, it's the same thing with me. It's therapeutic. It's my little escape thing. I'm a family man when I'm here. I got my kids. I'm with them, or I'm thinking about work and I'm thinking about dinner. Like, I'm not, like, honestly, I think about more of what I'm gonna make for dinner than like, I gotta take a photo of Jason today. I'm like, fuck that. I'm like more like, did I defrost the meat for dinner tonight? That's all I fucking think about. Like, honestly,
I plan stuff out in my head during the day while I'm at work or whatever, when I get a chance to think about stuff.
Yeah.
But overall, and not a lot of planning goes in. It's just more of like, which character do I want to shoot tonight? What do I want to do with it?
And exactly. And listen, and this is nothing to knock anybody who is serious about this. If you're out, I've always said it, if you're out trying to land a gig somewhere in a company, I wish you the best, I wish you all the success. I hope you get everything you want. And if it doesn't work out for you, I hope it works out for you in the future. But just don't forget why you started this, and don't forget that this is plastic. There's more important things going on in the world. Like, Jade Cargill is going to WWE. That's more important.
That's I say it the same. I say the same thing. I say, if likes and follows and shares and your following count and how many interactions you get, if that's important to you, then it's important to me for you. I am going to cheerlead for you. Then I am excited for you when you hit those.
Like, how would you cheerlead?
Personally, it's not that big of a deal for me. Like, I don't know. I don't care. I mean, I don't want to sound like an asshole. I appreciate everybody that likes my stuff, and I appreciate everybody that shares my stuff, comments on it. But at the same time, whether or not I get any of that interaction, I'm still going to do what I am doing right now.
Absolutely.
Like, I'm still going to be doing the pictures that I want to do. Still going to be doing the reels, the videos. I'm still going to be talking about this stuff. I'm not. My enjoyment out of this hobby isn't hinging on how many likes and follows and shares that I get. It's not. Half the time, I don't even know how many followers I got because it fluctuates so often because I got a dirty fucking mouth. I say a lot of nasty, inappropriate things, and some of the
I love it. And
I love it. People on the
love
platform,
it.
they're like, "We can't believe he talks like that." Yeah, well, guess what? Buckle the fuck up because I can get a lot worse.
Right?
You haven't even hit the fucking threshold yet.
We have it for real. Honestly, I'm the same
right now, keeping myself from swearing, to be honest. But
well, listen, it's again, just going back, it's all in fun, and we do these things, we do these collabs because we like to see people have fun. We do this show. This show was made for us to have fun. Like, as you can see, me and this fucking guy right here, we're not trying to get a plaque that says a YouTube plaque saying that we got all this. We don't give a fuck. We're here to have fun. We wanted to make a show to bring people in and just like have some laughs, and you could be yourself. And you know, that's what's important.
We're grown men that enjoy doing action figure photography, but we're also complex beings. We also like to talk about Jade Cargill and the Good Boy movie, like,
and Pee Wee Herman and Pee Wee.
And there's other people in the community that are the same. They like what we like, and then they also like the things that we don't put on our social media that we like as well. Like how awesome it would be to see Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill wrestle in a no sound auditorium. Only sounds are those two ladies slapping meat.
As you're like, you're like, oh, here we go. No, but again, it's exciting, and I'm happy that we have great people again, and we're not knocking anybody or anything. Again, we appreciate all the likes, we appreciate the support you guys have given us, but also too, wouldn't it be nice? It's nicer to know that we're us than we're somebody that does a nice photo but we're assholes in the end, right? Because sometimes you get that, right? You get some people who are really great at what they do. It doesn't have to be toy photography. You get anything. They're great at what they do, and they're like, when you meet them or you talk to them, they're like fucking pricks. You can't really have a conversation with them, right? It's nice to know that, behind the photography, behind whatever they do.
Send it to me, JP.
Please send it to me. Yeah, I'll take that.
This guy right here, this guy right here is great. This guy right here is great.
I love that.
Show of hands. Anybody wants to see this right here?
I want to see
it. Must see.
That's
must see IG right there.
Yeah, right. So, do we have any plugs for tonight besides all the plugs that we plugged tonight?
I mean, we just plugged a whole lot of Hecktober shit going on. We also, myself and Clintastic 4, anyone on Movie Talk instead of Toy Talk on Monday. We were on Movie Talk. We talked about Death Becomes Her. Great show, great movie. Go back over to the Toy Talk for You YouTube show. Subscribe to those guys and watch the episode. Clintastic 4 is always a pleasure because he's got that.
His knowledge of movies is fucking
sharp sense of humor.
The dude has a knowledge of movies. It's the way he knows actors, directors, screenplays. Like, his knowledge of movie is like, I was impressed. I was fucking impressed.
Right up my alley.
Yeah, he's very, very impressed with Clintastic because he's fucking phenomenal. But I believe for this Monday we're going to be talking about Revenge of the Nerds.
Oh, that's classic! Classic.
Revenge of the Nerds. I can't wait. I can't wait. I have so much.
I loved the second one. It was so good.
Oh, you really did like the second
one? Was it one of them in Miami or Florida, or whatever it was?
Yeah. It's so good, man. The original is fucking phenomenal.
I love the original too, of course.
Also, I want to plug, if you guys are not following The Unhuman, go follow The Unhuman. Yeah. He's fucking dope. Go give him his. He's great. He's modest. He's a modest guy. Go give him a follow. Go check his work out. He has great work. Go give him a follow. He's one of the homies, man, and we're really honored always to have him. We're honored to have him on again. And I'm telling you, dude, it's open door policy for you, dude. Anytime you want to jump on with us and just shoot the shit with us and talk movies, talk horror, talk bands, talk whatever the hell you want to talk, talk Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill together in a
One
mud
thing
fight.
I probably won't talk, but but the rest I've got covered. Sure, yeah.
I can't
I
get my.
appreciate it, man. I appreciate you guys a lot. I appreciate
problem,
being
man.
invited to come back out.
This isn't doing any justice, but JP Ryder Kicker sent me, and this is everything I could have asked for. This is.
He didn't send it to me, but that's fine. It's all right. It's
All right, you got to send it to me because I got to see
Can't get
this
my
shit.
phone to focus on it. This is everything I was
check
wanting.
this shit out. Oh man, but other than that, I mean, is there anything else you were plugging? I mean, hey, stay tuned for all this, all the October stuff coming up. We're gonna post out all that stuff in our personal pages, also the A Worthy page. Also, if you are seeking for any great toy content, diorama content, any kind of content, go check out our link tree in both our bios, also on the A Worthy page. You can find a shit ton of stuff, whether it's shows about toys, reviews, dial making, or naughty ones like us. So if you like the naughty stuff, we're here. So you can always come join us and hang out with us. What else? What else do we have?
Throwing into the Pick Bar, they just had a great episode with Raven's Eye Studios and Vico
Sands. Yes, sir.
Last night on Toy Pick Community, 78 or 76 points of articulation was on. They did a great show.
Yeah, they did
talking about all the dio makers and is it 78 or 76 points?
It might be 78.
I think it's 78 points. I'm sorry, I'm about 13 bush lights in. Sorry, my numbers are never my numbers are not good on a normal day. And Friday night features, they got
78 points. You're right.
78,
yes. 78 points.
Friday night feats with the Pick Bar. Check out Jedi Jack's.
Don't you in?
Jedi Jack's Hell's Kitchen collaboration. There's so much awesome content. You can find links to all of that stuff.
All of it
in our link trees. And we are working on some new AWA merch to be coming out on the Red Bubble or whatever the hell. Not Red Tube, but I got that wrong the last time, and somebody said I'm not buying anything from you on Red.
666. That's gonna be my dial making. Also, if you use the promo code T17 on your next purchase of Blue Chew, you get 10% off. So definitely go check out.
Down to 10% now?
Yeah, they're not selling much nowadays. They're just giving them to you for free. So if you need Blue Chew, T17 will get you 10% off.
And you can go to Blue Chew's website and hear my testimonial about how good Blue Chew works.
Right?
It's legit.
Holy shit. And also just a reminder for all those working hard and feeling kind of feeling some heat between the legs. Remember, if your balls are lit, get ball stick. Pumpkin Spice coming. Pumpkin Spice.
I bought a lot already.
There you go.
Good stuff, man. It's life changing. I don't want to say that I'm an innovator and that I've saved people's lives, but
you have.
I'm kind of an innovator and I've saved people's lives.
You're like the Derek Shepherd of ball stick. You're like the Grey's Anatomy's Derek Shepherd of ball stick.
If you think the ball stick's great, wait until I teach you the trick with jalapeno peppers on your cheeseburger. That's for a whole nother fucking episode. Whole nother episode.
All right. But we usually like to end the show on a quote. Unhuman, do you have a quote that you live by? Anything that you think of? Like, is there anything you
a quote that I live by?
Anything. It could be anything.
I mean,
it could be a real nasty one you don't live by. You just think it's really nice.
I was gonna say, there's a lot of those, I suppose, really, but at the same time, every time somebody asks me a question like that, my mind immediately goes to a song by Tool.
Okay.
I think it was 4 Degrees where he says, "Knock me down and I'll come back running." I really enjoyed that for some reason. That's that's a philosophy that I kind of live by, to be honest. I do sort of consider myself that kind of person. I won't take shit lying down, and I will come back at you if you come at me. So,
and then with that being said,
we are going to close the show on Human. We always forget to tell people this. When we close the show, you don't have to sign off right away. We'll be back into the backstage room. But also, with that being said, good night, beautiful. I don't even have the outro teed up.
Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe.
Don't forget to hit the.
Thank you for tuning in.
Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button
Click that notification bell.
for more content.